let's keep progressing. So the four biggest changes we've seen recently is regarding duplicate content, low quality links. As far as a Google My Business standpoint goes, Google is cracking down on fake listings and all that. And another huge one we've seen recently is site speed. So we're going to go into these a little bit deeper for you guys, and just so from a higher level, just keep these, make a note. Well, they'll be a recording of this too that you can go back and watch. But make a note of these because I want you guys to, either have us look into this for you. That's fine too. Or if you want to do this yourself, then you can research on your own, or your current marketing company, whoever you're working with. Hopefully they're paying attention to this for you as well and looking out for you. So as far as the duplicate content, a couple of years ago, you could get away with it. We saw it a lot. There's aggregators out there. You can just duplicate pages and just swap out the city, right? Like Miami, Florida, what's another? Fort Lauderdale, Weston, Florida, all the suburbs. And they would just change that out on the page and then just have duplicate content there. You could slap that up and rank in a couple of weeks. Like, it is just not like that anymore. I mean, if you think about it, Google crawls, they have the bots that crawl everything. I mean, they know everything about all of this at this point. It's just the world we live in, unfortunately, right? So you would think they know whether it's duplicate content or not, right? Like, Google, they're smart enough now. I mean, now they have AI into this. I mean, it's getting complex. So duplicate content, we do not recommend doing that anymore. Fresh, local content specific to the services you do and the cities you service, and unique content is going to help you get to the next level. So I highly recommend that. Whether you want to write that content yourself or the company you're working with should be handling that for you, but just pay attention to that and keep an eye on it. Now, the next piece is too many irrelevant, low quality links can actually hurt you. Again, Google they crawl your site, they follow the path. If your site is linking out to other websites, or if there's other websites linking back to you, right? There's do follow links, there's no follow links. I'm not going to get too technical on this webinar, but so Google can crawl this, right? And then they can see the quality of your site, the authority of your site, and also the quality and authority of the site linking to you. And if it's relevant, you want relevant links. So if you can get links from high authority sites in the restoration industry, Google's going to see them. Oh man, like these guys are getting links from high authoritative restoration industry site that's been around 20 years and is powerful. Like, you're going to get more SEO points for that, right? It just makes sense when you think about it. But 5 years ago, people were just spamming any kind of link they could get to their websites and trying to push them up in the rankings. Well, I mean, that's basically cheating and trying to take the shortcut. Google knows that, right? You can't game them anymore. So pay attention to that. And as far as, when it comes to linking, you want to, your anchor text, which anchor text is like the link that, like, water damage near me, right? If that's, a search result on the page, and then the link is embedded in those words, that's what's called anchor text. So you want to have that changed up, right? You can't just have water damage, interlinking on your site and linking off of your site. Like, Google's gonna be like, man, that's spammy. It's not going to be as relevant as it should be if you have like water damage restoration, water damage, flood. You can have a separate page for flood repair. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to go too in depth, but just keep those things in mind and just keep it high quality, right? So just to sum this up, high quality links is what you want. Now, when it comes to Google My Business, I think, most of you probably have at least one real location. Again, a couple of years ago, people were getting PO boxes. I mean, I have still seen some out there, right, that haven't got hit yet. So it could still be working, but as far as new ones go, they are cracking. And you don't want to put all that time and effort and money into ranking your Google My Business listing on a PO box. Then it gets slapped, or suspended by Google. And then you could lose a lot of business overnight, right? Like, we're seeing like 75% of the business our clients are getting are coming from the Google My Business ranking. So the the risk reward profile is not there to do a fake virtual. Now, if you want to play with fire and go for it, you definitely can, but just know that there's some risk. You'll get slapped. Nothing you can do about it. Because then Google's going to have to ask to see your signage in front of your office. Like we've had to do that for some of our clients. Like even sometimes Google will question your real offices, and we're like, what's a real office? Like here's their sign, but they've asked to see, hey, I need to see the signage on the door or on the building, to prove that your Servpro location to your Paul Davis location, whether you're an independent company, a lot of times they'll ask for some sort of signage. So just be careful there. Make sure you Google My Business profile, set up, correctly with the actual address there, and make it be a real local address. And I think you'll be a lot better off long term and a lot less risk. So definitely keep that in mind. Now, this is a big one lately, is site speed. Most of you, well, we all search on our phones. We do, web searches on our desktops. And Google, obviously, like I said, they basically know everything about the websites and everything on there. And even from a user standpoint, if I go to a site and it takes 15 seconds to load, most people they're already hitting back, or they're going on to the next site, right? Like they're not sitting there 15 seconds and wait. That's why Google crawls. Like if your website loads like this, that's what the end user wants. And Google's ultimate goal is to give the users the best result possible for their search term, right? That's kind of what SEO and even the Google ads, like Google's trying to connect the end user with what they feel best is the best search result for that company. And so page speed matters, right? It's a signal when it comes to ranking. Hope you got value out of that video. If you're looking for more ideas and strategies for better ways to market your water, mold, or fire damage restoration business online, you can go to restorationmarketinggroup.com, and there we have a free checklist you can download. It's called the Ultimate Online Marketing Guide for Damage Restoration Contractors. And there you'll be able to get the latest strategies that are working now to really increase your lead flow online. You could probably even 5 to 10x the number of leads you're getting per month from internet marketing. So there should be a link below, restorationmarketinggroup.com, and there you can download the checklist for free of charge, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.